Is the bottom line, chaps, that people talked about Stephen Kenny's reign and they say they were saying it's about results. You got to get results. It's fine to be aspiring to this, that, and the other. Brian, did he not get a result tonight? Whatever you say about the performance and that they were played off the park, did they not dig in and get a result tonight? And is that not in the credit column for him this evening?
We've 2 points, Tommy, from 5 games in the group. So we got a draw at home tonight. So we're 3 home games. We've drawn with Moldova, we've drawn with Serbia, and we were beaten by Luxembourg. So, you know, like that doesn't balance out drawing with Moldova and beating Luxembourg, because you get a draw with Serbia, who have suddenly, in the estimation...
Azerbaijan.
Sorry?
Drawn with Azerbaijan.
Sorry, we drew Azerbaijan, but we've drawn with Serbia tonight, who have suddenly seemed to be already a world-class team by the manager's estimation. Yeah, they've achieved the result tonight. They got a draw. We'd have been happy if they got a draw in Portugal the other night. We said that's a good result. But you have to take it in the totality. We're out of the group. We're out of contention. But we've 3 matches to go.
What about the progress and the young players? Well, that man Bazunu, Omobamidele, and the character of those young players.
We've never had a bad goalkeeper.
As he said, the 3 competitive games that in 6 days that they played. When Serbia, they had their friendly with Qatar, remember, last Wednesday.
Well, if my calculations are right, it's actually 7 days. We started on a Wednesday. And we're on Tuesday night now. Stephen keeps trying to convince us it's 6 days. It's 7 days, as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, put that aside. Yes, the young players, Bazunu had an exceptional game tonight, no doubt about it. Omobamidele, very, very good tonight, and almost won the match for us near the end. But I think he changed the team tonight and left out some of the younger players, like Parrott and Connolly. Dad played, who... I've been certainly saying there was too many young players who haven't achieved that at club level, who haven't played regular club, haven't got the experience for international football, aren't ready yet. And he left them out tonight and played others instead of them. Alan Brown come in, Jay McGrath. But they were totally outplayed in the match, Tommy, in the game, you know. And like, if Stephen wants to point out that he thought we should have won 4-1 against Moldova, which wasn't how we saw the game, he'd have to be... Sorry, Moldova. Why did I say Moldova? They're playing fair. It's Azerbaijan. Sorry. Yeah, he kept referring in that game, saying we should have won the game 4-1. Well, tonight, if he's honest, we should have lost. What did you say? 8-1, did you say? So, but look, it's a result. A 1-1 draw. It gives us 2...
But you are not... Because there's a bit of positivity now. You saw the fans bouncing up and down. What you are saying is steady on here. Is that fair, Brian?
Well, yeah, I'm saying steady on. Win the last 3 games in the group and finish third and help our coefficient for the next draw that comes around for whatever it is.
That'll be based on our Nations League performance. I think that's been mentioned in the last few days. Dave, I want to get one comment for you before we look at the main moments of this game. You know, as I said, performances versus results. Okay, we'll analyse how they played, and yes, I think you said 8-1 might have been, or maybe that's been harsh. But for that bit of breathing space, for that bit of oxygen, for maybe the papers being a bit friendlier in the morning, maybe the talk on social media around fans being a bit friendlier in the morning, how important is that tonight?
Look, I'm delighted for him. You know, it was probably his worst performance in the 16 games, or our worst performance, you know,
really?
From the team. I think they were poor tonight, really poor. Got absolutely battered in every department. But he got a huge slice of luck just when he needed it the most. No, it doesn't get him out of jail because there's games next month and it'll crank right up again. But it keeps the Wolves at the door for a month, and it gives him a chance to catch his breath, you know. And I suppose it doesn't matter, and I'm happy because, you know, it's not nice sitting here criticising him because I like him. I want him to do well, you know. But cute talk, I suppose, now, the moment of corners being turned and you know, new chapters and stuff like that. He gets a respite for a few weeks. Right. It cranks up again next month, and unfortunately, you know, it'll be just as intense when they come in next month. But look, he got a huge slice of luck when he deserves it the most. You know, he does come out, I agree, Brian, he comes out after games and said, coulda, woulda, shoulda after every game. You can't have it both ways because we should.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda been very different scoreline.